Welcome back, everyone, to DSP versus the Internet for Saturday, May 13th, 2023. I hope that you're enjoying the show. If you are, thank you for watching. Let's just literally jump right back into the fray, shall we? Here we go.
You just got up smash. Happy feet. Wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
Is that where the term Wombo Combo comes from? This is 15 years old. It has 20 million views. I have no idea what we just watched. 20 million views for someone to scream Wombo Combo, but I have no idea what happened.
Nah, not yet. When the set's over. My dick hurts! Bobak's dick is hard. Oh my god. We're all a little bit hard. Anything to say.
Every now and then, people need vacations to break the monotony of home life and refresh and recharge their body and soul.
This is Toronto, right?
In today's video,
Toronto.
we'll show you the
Wow,
best of
beautiful. Look at
Toronto,
that.
Ontario, one of the world's most beautiful cities.
Now,
from its top.
Am I correct in saying Toronto many years ago housed the Olympics? And that's why they built a lot of the awesome tourist attractions they still have today? Because I think I might like to go there someday. I'll see you next week, Dine.
All skyscrapers and busy streets.
No, Derek says that was Vancouver. Okay, I've never been to Toronto. Toronto's another place then, way on the other side of Canada. Okay.
To its numerous rituals and festivities.
Well, I don't know what's going on there.
Toronto is a
What the hell is that?
phenomenon.
Aliens.
But what is it that Toronto is famous for? And which site should you see? Let's find out together. Number 25, Graffiti Alley. Between Queen Street West and Richmond Street West and Spadina Avenue and Portland Street, Graffiti Alley is a continuous street. This is a fantastic region that seems to stretch on forever. Visitors adore coming here, posing in the decorated windows and doorways and taking selfies day and night. Number 24.
That's like typical New York City. Like, you just go down any alleyway in New York City, it looks like that. Seriously. I've only been to Canada once, but it was Newfoundland, Canada, so it was nothing like a major city. Newfoundland is a little
Science Center.
fishing town.
Do you
on the
wish
water.
to be amused while also gaining some insight? Ontario
Whoa, what the
Science
hell is
Center
that?
will do the
Ew.
trick. The Science Center, which is situated in North
Giant
York
bugs.
along the Don Valley Parkway, northeast of the city, is well known for its featured exhibits, interactive
Kind of reminds
science
you of the
exhibits,
Pacific
and
Science
an
Center that we
IMAX
have out here
theater.
in Seattle.
In order
Very
to
similar,
assist
actually.
cultivative various
I don't know about
plants
these giant
and
fucking
discuss
bugs, though.
ecology,
Keep those
they
away from
even
me.
have a climate-controlled rainforest area. Number 23. Harbor Front Center.
That's cool. Look how blue
Just
it
a
is.
short distance from the CN Tower is the enormous waterfront
it's huge.
complex with views of Lake Ontario. At its 10-acre waterfront site,
Look at the blue
Harbourfront
water.
Center is a performance venue that offers cultural programs all year round. In addition to visiting its galleries
nice.
or taking in the stunning views of the lake, tourists can attend one of the more than 4,000 cultural
Those are
events,
tourists.
dance
Those aren't performers, those are
performances,
just tourists
and
singing for no
festivals
reason.
performed here
They're
each
dancing.
year. Indoor and outdoor stages feature some of the city's
Meet the
most
natives.
avant-garde performances. Number 22.
zoo.
Toronto
I love
Zoo.
zoos.
The Toronto Zoo is known far and wide for its extensive
at a
collection of
monkey.
nearly 5,000 different species. The zoo was established in the 1970s and has since attracted a large number of visitors, thanks to its dedication to scientific study and environmental responsibility.
Nice turtle.
The zoo is
They have
split into
polar
7
bears there? That's
areas
neat.
that represent the many climates and
a
places in
panda-
which
wow, they
the
have
animals
everything.
found their origin.
Every kind of
You can
bear.
visit Toronto Zoo's official website to
monkey is
get
that?
additional information
Tigers.
about the location and the cost
An
of
ostrich?
admission.
That's cool.
Number 21, Bada Shoe Museum. Travel back
Shoe
in time
Museum.
more than 4,500
Who the hell cares
years
about
with a
shoes?
visit to the Bada Museum. Its fascinating collection can be found just
Dexter
to the
says,
north
yes,
of the
Toronto,
University of
zoo is a good
Toronto's
one.
St. George campus. In a shoebox-shaped facility created
I don't care about the shoe museum, sorry.
to Queen Street West. Many fantastic eateries, trendy clubs and pubs, and quaint cafes can be found along Queen Street West, beginning west of Yonge Street and continuing well past
great eateries like Wendy's on the corner.
Bathurst Street.
That's what they had to show,
19,
Wendy's?
Little Italy. Among
They have
the
Little
most
Italy. A
hospitable
lot of major
cities in
cities have,
North
like, Little
America,
Italy.
Toronto is a melting pot of cultures.
Or Chinatown,
People from
right?
all over the world have moved here to call this metropolis a home, bringing the finest of the past lands with them. The city is home to a wide variety of distinct cultural communities. Little Italy is one of the more well-known areas. The primary shopping district of Little Italy is along Collect Street, which is roughly in the square bordered by Dundas and Harbord Streets.
Fast forward a little bit. Okay, stadium for baseball. Ooh, food. What's this? You know me, I'm a sucker for food.
Number 16, High Park.
I missed the food. No, go back to the food.
Exhibits and displays. It also features costumes,
Is it
reenactors
Chinatown?
who depict how the villagers
Chinatown.
might have
They have
worked
I knew they
and
had a
lived in the
Chinatown.
past. There are great restaurants, open-air shops selling a wide variety of things, and other locations where you may get traditional sweets. Number 16, High Park.
A park. Oh, it's nice. Look at that.
Pools, as well as a picturesque train journey. Number 15, Kensington Market. Kensington Market is a sensory extravaganza that brilliantly depicts the multi-ethnic character of the city.
Open-air markets are nice.
The bustling district is about 10 minutes drive west of the city and is lined with stores, eateries, and markets.
That's cool.
In addition, there are also booths offering everything from fresh vegetables and jewelry to souvenirs.
That's very similar to Pike Place Market, actually.
There's frequently live music and street entertainment.
What in the hell is that?
Number 14, Royal Ontario Museum. Located at Bloor Street and Avenue Road, the Royal Ontario Museum is known for its eclectic collection.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't been to a museum in a very long time. That'd be nice. What's this one?
Pioneer Village. Black Creek
Whoa,
Pioneer Village.
they have one of those throwback old-timey villages. I was one of those when I was a kid. I went to one. Those are kind of nice to see how people lived in the olden days. It's kind of funny.
The area is filled with seating places, dancing fountains,
whoa, it's
and
kind of like their Times
stage where
Square.
concerts are held in the summer.
Yep.
Restaurants of several types, many with patios, line the streets around.
Look at that.
Number 12, Art Gallery of Ontario.
Art gallery, it's cool.
The magnificent Art Gallery of
Again,
Ontario.
I like art. I like museums. I probably enjoy going to that.
Praised, dominates the expansive Nathan Phillips Square with Henry Moore's bronze
Whoa,
sculpture,
look at all this
The
art in
Archer.
this square.
It was constructed in 1965 and was created by the talented Finnish
That's huge.
architect Viljo Revel. This is a lovely neighborhood to visit.
This reminds me of in Chicago, back when it was safe to be in Chicago, the big Central Park they have with the bean sculpture, and they have all these water sculptures, and they have all this neat stuff that you could walk through and enjoy in warmer weather. Jinx, I will see you soon. I'll see you later. Sounds good. He's gonna be lurking. Okay, it's pretty good. What else do we got? Let's see if there's anything of note. What is that?
Key players and provides a historical
Sports museum, hockey museum. Oh, what's this?
Is reminiscent of a medieval castle.
Yeah.
Visitors
Looks
can
like a
travel
castle.
back in time to a time of European magnificence
look at
and
that.
grace.
What the hell's that doing in
largest
Canada?
castle in Canada has 5 acres of estate gardens. Beautiful.
That's cool. We're not gonna watch all of it, but it looks pretty neat. Look at this. Waterfall.
6 million cubic feet per minute.
Whoa.
Although there are around 500 waterfalls in the world that are higher, Niagara Falls is amazing.
Oh, it's Niagara Falls. I didn't even know that Niagara Falls was in Toronto. I had no idea. So I would say it's a nice place to visit. Well, I guess my question would be, what's the climate like, right? What is the climate like? Because, you know, we watched a Singapore tourism video, and we're like, oh, that's really good. And then you find out in Singapore, it's like always 80, 90 degrees and full humidity. Like, oh. I'm a little skeptical about going there. But I like that video.
Chinese New Year, also known as the Lunar New Year or the Spring Festival, is the biggest Chinese holiday with more than 1 billion
So when is
participants
Chinese
each
New Year?
winter.
Exactly. I
The
always get this
15-day
confused.
festival starts on the second new moon after the winter solstice and causes the biggest influx of visitors.
What is that? The second new moon after the winter solstice. What is that? I don't know when the hell that is. Derek's is usually the end of January. Okay.
to one place across the globe. Determined by the Chinese lunar calendar, the date of the festival changes every year, but falls between January 21st to February 20th.
Okay.
This year, the festival begins Sunday, January 22nd, the Year of the Rabbit.
The Year of the
Chinese
Rabbit.
New Year goes back even further than the 16th century. So, where and why did it start? In true Chinese tradition, the lunar year is filled with myths, mysteries, and stories about its
She's
inception.
blinded her small child.
One
Did
of
you
the
see
most
that? Well, I want a
popular
rude
is
mother.
about the mythical beast called Neon. Neon is said to have eaten livestock, crops, and even
Neon?
people on
What
the
the hell
eve
is that?
of the new year.
Mutated
As the story
lion.
goes, to prevent Neon from
That's a boss
attacking
from Neo
people and
right
wreaking
there.
havoc, a wise old man figured out that Neon was afraid of the color red, fire, and loud noises.
So basically, he's a wimp. He's afraid of multiple things.
People
He's a
put
wimpy-
red
a wimpy
lanterns,
creature.
red paper cutouts, red scrolls, food, and crackled bamboo on their windows and doors to stop Neon from coming inside. with
That's
the
what
hopes
this
of
is all
scaring
about?
Neon away.
Because I always wondered why red was so prominent in the Chinese New Year. Because they're trying to stop a creature named Neon from busting in your house?
The
I had no
monster
idea.
is said to have never showed up again. Also, in true Chinese tradition, each year is named for one of the 12 animals associated with the Chinese zodiac. The list of animals are the rat,
Right.
the
There's different
ox,
zodiacs.
the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake,
I forget which one I am. I totally forget which animal I'm supposed to be based on when I was born.
the horse, the goat, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and the pig.
I can't remember.
2023 is the year of the rabbit. Along with the dragon,
Oh,
the rabbit is
a
very
cute
important to
bunny.
the Chinese New Year as it represents good fortune
delicious
and can be
veggies.
seen on a variety of Chinese
nom, nom, nom,
artifacts. On the last day of the celebration, known as the Festival of Lanterns, it's common to see people hang up paper lanterns in the shape of rabbits.
Huh.
So what happens on the other 14 days leading up to the finale, might you ask?
Nothing. They're boring
Well,
as shit.
A lot. On the eve of the festival,
Incredibly boring.
many people deep clean and prepare by thoroughly sweeping their houses, getting haircuts. Some women shop for clothes, and it's also a time when people pay off debts.
Wait, what?
And take
Deep clean, haircuts, pay off debts, shop for clothes? One of these things is not like the others. Everything else is about renewal and cleaning and refreshing. Shop for clothes. What?
showers to rid themselves of any bad luck and enter.
Derek says, during Chinese New Year, I go to my relative's house for a nice hot pot dinner, and I love getting red pockets. You told me those are the envelopes that have like gifts in them, right? I'm being told 1982, the year that I was born, is the year of the dog. Is that true? The year of the dog?
into the new year with a clean slate.
I'm a dirty dog.
Some of the most common traditions to observe during the festival
eat.
include visiting family.
Eat.
People are expected
not
to
family,
be home
eat.
to celebrate the festival with their families. The Chinese New Year's
My
Eve
family.
dinner called
You know, the
reunion
happy
dinner,
family, that
where
delicious
big families
dinner
of
that they
several
made
generations
has all those
sit around
different
the
meats in
table
them.
and enjoy food like dumplings, rice balls, and mandarins. Ancestral sacrifices. Heavenly spirits like
Sacrifices.
the kitchen
No.
god and
No
the god of
sacrifices
wealth
required.
visit Earth on the fourth
Eat.
day. It's auspicious to prepare a big dinner, served at the stroke of midnight even, and make off
Okay. Let's just skip ahead. Oh, there's the red envelopes you were talking about. By
another.
giving money to children, elders are hoping to pass on a year of good fortune and blessings. Another version is given to younger generation to their elders as a blessing of longevity and show of gratitude. Interesting.
It is one of the premier TV
One of the premier TV events in China, popular in diaspora Chinese communities as well as the gala, makes it a point to include them in the show. Comedy, singing, acrobats, and opera, so they do a big special TV event for it. Interesting. Elaborate fireworks. Lion and dragon dances. We've seen those before. Those elaborate dances. Oh, look at this. You can just go right here and pause and see what it says.
might lead that
Things to avoid during Chinese New Year. Don't break a bowl, plate, glass, or vase. You don't use sharp objects on the first day. Napping indicates laziness. No napping. No crying. No matter what. No matter what. You better not cry if during the Chinese New Year. Doesn't matter what happens. No crying. Don't chop onions that day, I guess. Well, I guess you're not supposed to use a sharp object anyway. So you can't chop onions for two different reasons. Greet someone in bed. What? Don't greet someone in bed. Doing so might lead to the person lying in bed sick for the whole year. How often do you walk into someone's house and greet them while they're still in bed? What? You just walk to your neighbor's house, bust in the front door, bust into the bedroom. How you doing, Jones? Good morning. Happy Chinese New Year. No, you cursed me, you fool. Okay, let's continue. Ooh, what's this? This looks like a ride. Okay. What is this? I don't know. It's definitely a ride of some sort. It's Transformers. That's Megatron. So what is this from? Where is this ride? Let's go, Mum. Who's Mum? Let's go, Mum. Save time. Single riders. Reduce your queue time. If you're single, you'll reduce your queue time. Wonder where this is. The Transformers ride. You can see there's different languages. It's definitely not, you know, not in the States. Probably not in Great Britain. Where is this? Europe somewhere? Asia? I don't know. Mask up beyond this point.
Oh.
They're forced to mask up.
In there? Okay, after this one we will. Thank you.
We have express passes. This is the express lane. Okay. Wonder where this is. Wonder if it'll say. English is the primary language, but then right after there's another language I don't recognize.
So apparently after 4...
Defiant HD says this ride actually is in Universal Studios, both in LA and Florida, but this is a foreign version of it. Oh. I went to Universal Studios in 2012, and they did not have this.
It was easier. Do you remember the ride we
So
didn't get on because it
one
was
of the newer rides then?
full? We need to do that too. The Jurassic one.
The Jurassic one.
They close at 7.
What hats did they wear? Are those Shrek hats? Those are Shrek hats. Aussies? You think they're Australian? People say they're probably Australian with the accent. Ah. You guys know better than me.
Thanks. Yep.
So you do need 3D glasses for this. Much like the Mario ride we saw last week, you need 3D glasses for this.
Okay, thanks. We're at war. Hurry up.
See, they're speaking an Asian language. It's Singapore? Is Singapore? Oh. So Singapore... Is there Universal Studios in Singapore? Huh. It says so in the title. Oh my god, I didn't even look. Universal Studios Singapore. Well, I guess that answers all our questions. If only I was smart enough to read the title of the video I'm watching, maybe I would have some answers, right? I'm just not that smart, though. I'm pretty stupid.
What's up? Make sure to get those on. I think you gotta move forward, don't you?
Look at this asshole. You're gonna break your legs, you stupid idiot. This kid's gonna split he's gonna split himself. He's gonna break his, he's gonna have a horrible accident here on camera. He's gonna snap his leg. Our wait time was 2 minutes. That's a pretty good wait time. So it's a closed car ride? The car is closed the whole time? Then how do you see anything?
Yeah.
Do you only see up? Is that it? You can only see up in the ride? That's weird, no? Usually there's way more field of view. It seems like you're gonna be very limited on this ride, what you're gonna be able to see. Okay, let's fast forward. Does the ride ever start? Okay. It's constantly jerky, so the car constantly moves around. It looks like the Transformers are fighting on a screen.
Come on, let's get out of this city.
The ride's gonna be just as bad as the freaking movies. They've got the real voice actors. You can't see anything. What the hell kind of camera work is this? I can't see shit. Why are you doing this? What is going on with the camera? I can't see anything. Oh. It looks like they were trying to film with the 3D glasses in front of the camera, not realizing that's not how it works. So those who don't know, the way 3D technology works is that you're seeing two different perspectives, a left and a right lens, and each eye sees something different. And when you do that, it creates the illusion of like a 3D image, even though you're not technically seeing a 3D image. So if you're filming through the glasses, there's no way you could ever have a 3D effect. So why are they trying to hold the fucking glasses up? Just put them down and just film what's on the screens.
Reverse thrusters. Full curve. How do we find a way out of here? Wrong way. We're trapped.
This is unwatchable. So it looks like Megatron chases you, right? He chases you through these streets. Yeah, see that? He comes after you on the screens.
Escape route. Wait, something's wrong.
Who are you supposed to be? A human? In like a vehicle or something? What the hell is that? Ew. I wonder if that's a creature from one of the movies. I only saw the first one. I don't know what the hell that would even be from. I guess I saw the second one too, but I don't remember it. It's one of the Transformers from the movies. I don't know. Optimus fighting Megatron. Why is Megatron so intent on getting you? Bumblebee! Megatron is fucking me up! He turned into a jet and flew away.
We're on our own. What do we do?
I guess here's the thing, like, first of all, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the CGI in the Transformers movies, okay? I think it's bad. I think it's bad CGI. It's crap. It's weird because, like, over in China, they love that kind of CGI, and they have, like, a ridiculous amount of movies that all come out look the same, and they all do well in China. Like, all those Michael Bay CGI movies and everything, Pacific Rim, those are super popular over there for some odd reason. Remember the World of Warcraft movie? How it flopped? Or not World of Warcraft, it was just Warcraft, right? It absolutely flopped huge in the States and everywhere else. And in China, for some reason, it did really well. So this CGI has an audience, but I just don't like it. I think it looks shitty. And this is a horrible representation of the ride. Like, I can't tell what's going on. The camera work is bad. And I feel like maybe the ride is better if you're in the motion. Like, I'm sure that the car is moving around and doing stuff, but you can't really tell. Like, the film work we saw last week in the Mario Brothers ride was much better. Sadly, this one is just, it's too messy. So I'm gonna skip the rest. It's kind of like I'm not really seeing much. Let's watch one more video.
What's up, guys? How's it going? It's John, Games31. This video I wanted to share with you guys Street Fighter 2 for the Sega Master System.
This game is shit.
Technically never came out for the Master System in North America. This is actually Brazil. It's a Brazilian exclusive, so it's a pretty rare.
Yeah, this is Master System. So this is not Genesis. Genesis was Mega Drive. This is the one before it. It's an NES version of Street Fighter 2.
For the system. For those who may not know, Sega Master System was huge in Brazil. It was supported for decades. In fact, you can still get cloned systems out there for the Sega Master System. This particular game came out later in the life, 1997, for example. And I love the blue.
1997. Let's watch it then. Let's not look at everything in it. Let's see the game.
Street Fighter 2. You'll notice some of the sprites.
Wow.
The images. And
it's essentially like 8-bit graphics.
The game
with sprites from Super Street Fighter 2.
Audio-wise, the game is solid for 8-bit graphic game. However, the couple things that makes this game kind of broken.
Oh my god!
The frame rate here, you can tell it's just is not very good, and the controls are awful. You only have 2 buttons to use with the control pad, so basically one button is punch, the other one's kick. Comparison, this never came out for the NES.
Yikes!
If you look at here, this is a pirated NES port of Street Fighter 2, that some people put together. Just kind of give you some comparisons as far as graphically how much different the two ports are. This is how it would have looked like, I guess, if it was ported to the NES. I believe that the Sega Master System, both graphically, color palette, audio-wise, is superior than the NES.
Look at the background. Zero
superior
stuff in the
system than
background.
NES. I think NES
It's
a lot
basically
better
like the
games.
background stripped of
But you can
anything,
kind of see here
just
graphically,
bare.
it looks pretty solid.
It says
Even the
Capcom
music,
backwards. Look, it's like a
matches
mirror image of the boat.
The stages and the backgrounds. They've taken some
Derek,
items
I'll see you
out
later.
and all
Thanks
that
for
good
chilling,
stuff,
and
but,
thanks for submitting
for
stuff.
the most part, they have backgrounds that match the characters.
Oh my god!
Which, again, pretty impressive.
It's so weird. It's
Another
like
thing
you know
irritating
what
about
this reminds me of? So they had Street Fighter Alpha 2 on the Super Nintendo, and it also kind of looked shitty, just like this. Like, obviously, a later game you shouldn't have on an older console. Street Fighter 2 should not be on NES or Master System or Mega Drive, excuse me. You know, the Alpha series should be on like PlayStation. It shouldn't be on like Super Nintendo or Genesis. It's so weird that they were literally trying to milk every dollar they could out of Street Fighter at the time. And so they had every weird version, like, you know what I mean? Even if they ran terribly, they would make a version and someone would buy it because they have to have every version of the game, right? Very weird. All right, so guys, thanks for watching. We have one part left of this week's DSP versus the Internet. I hope you're enjoying the show. It's been a good variety of stuff. I really actually enjoyed the variety of stuff that we've watched this week. And we have one more part coming, the finale. I hope that you'll watch it here on DSP Reacts. For those who have been here live, you've been a great audience so far. Remember, liking the stream, liking the videos, leaving comments, super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships. Great ways to support the channel. Please consider it. If you become a member, you can be the person to suggest the videos for next week's show. All right. Let's wrap it up in the next part. Thanks for watching, everyone.